Okay, we are live.
Yay!
Yay!
I want to make sure we are good on Facebook because I swear if we're not, I'm going to kick somebody's butt. I've already... Yep, we're all good. So let me just make sure we're good on here. Okay, yep, we're good. And there you go. We are live. Okay, guys. Let me just put on my things here. Now let me move over here. Okay, so just remember, you're looking directly into the camera. I've got my cell phone over there, which will screw up. Hold on.
Okay.
Where is my cell phone? I just had my
Is
cell
it right behind you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you. Okay. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
And where are we at?
I don't know. You raised it.
What?
You mean on the monitor?
Well, no. I mean, where are we at?
Oh, New Jersey, of course.
We're not.
No.
We're not in New Jersey now, guys.
Canada.
No, we're not in Canada.
Basically, South Canada.
South Canada.
It gets pretty cold here.
I love
Oh,
Canada.
I love the cold.
I love the cold.
This is
Cold.
Minnesota. This is Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Gorgeous city of Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Okay, and what convention are we at?
Furry migration.
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag M. What is it?
MN for Minnesota. FM 2018.
Wait.
MN
MN
FM
FM
2018.
2018.
There you go.
Okay, so if you want to hashtag that, go ahead. You can hashtag that. So let me just see if there's any comments before we start here.
Okay.
Hey, cutie pies. I love the red scarf.
It is very cute. I like it.
Yeah, very nice. Very
Aww.
nice. Very nice fashion choice. Very nice fashion choice. Hello, AV, and we've got 3 people watching. So congratulations on that for right now.
Yay.
Okay.
Hello.
Now, before I start, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Press like and share it on Twitter and Facebook and all the other social media websites. Yeah. Okay. So guys, we're at Furry Migration. I'm sure nobody out there knows where Furry Migration is.
It's in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Is it that popular?
It's growing.
It's
It's
growing.
growing.
With a capital G.
With a capital G.
With a capital G.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a newcomer to the show.
Hello.
And what's your name?
Repin. REPIN. You can follow me on Twitter at RepinWolf.
You can follow him on Twitter on Reppin Wolf.
Thank you.
And why did you come to this convention?
This convention is my local convention. It takes me 3 hours to get here by vehicle. And this was my very first convention in 2016.
Okay.
The very first time I had ever suited and the first time I had ever been at a convention. And it was a wonderful time, so I've come back every year since then.
It was the very first time meeting me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right at the end, I think we met, like, we got some time to spend together, so.
Yeah. It was a lot of talking. Nice.
I liked it.
I liked it too. It was great. It was quality work.
Quality talking.
Quality talking. It was a good conversation, and I don't even remember. Okay, but so okay, so you're from Minnesota. You're here. How do you like Minnesota?
It has its ups and downs. The weather is very seasonal. You get your hot summers, you get your cold winters, and you have enjoyable springs and falls.
Okay.
I used to live in the desert. I used to live in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And it was summer year round. I mean,
Yeah.
in winter you'd get a couple months of lightly less hot. But here you can see the seasons. The seasons, you see the trees, you see the grass, and then you see the snow, you see the ice, and then when that all melts, you see it all again. So I mean, it's like it's you see all the seasons, which is different for some people in other parts of the world.
Where were you born?
Las Vegas. I used to live in Las Vegas.
So you were born and raised in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Born and raised in Las
The
Vegas.
City of Lights.
So how was like the change? What brought you to Minnesota, for one thing?
I came to Minnesota for family reasons. I don't want to get too in depth with that, but I had a family member who was in bad health, and I came to spend the last couple years with him while he was here.
Okay. So now, why that few years was while you were here?
Mm-hmm.
You were like, screw Las Vegas. I'm staying here.
I made a life here.
You made a life here.
Yeah, so I kind of started over, and I've been here since then.
Okay. So when did you actually decide, hey, I'm a furry now, let me go to a convention?
There's a long period in between when I became a furry and when I went to my first convention. I became a furry in high school.
Okay.
In 2006. Okay. That was my freshman year of high school.
That's when I became a furry, 2006.
Yep.
I came in around 2005 or 2006. It was somewhere around there. So,
and
yeah.
actually, I just want to add a very interesting part of that. You know what kind of more or less turned me on to the fandom was in 2006, a gaming website called Kotaku made an article explaining the differences between what a furry is and what a neko is.
Yeah.
And it was a bad article.
Oh, okay.
In my opinion, it was a bad article. But I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. So I looked more into it, and I'm like, this is what I want to do. And then I became a furry. I got an IRC chat, if anybody knows what that is. Really old stuff. And then joined up on some websites, and it was a light fascination for a while. But I always wanted to get a suit, and I always wanted to go to a convention, and I finally did 2 years ago after I started my new life, and I had the ability to do that.
Okay. Very interesting stuff.
Thank you.
Very good.
ICQ.
I used ICQ for a little while, yeah.
Let me see if we have.
Yeah, that was my old original. How to communicate with furries. Nobody had a name. It's just a number.
Yep. And a little uh-oh. I don't know why they use that for a new message, but
who knows? That's the question.
Yeah.
Who knows? Okay, so you're part of the furry fandom now.
yes.
How did you hear about furry migration?
A couple of people I met. I was looking for local furries.
Okay.
I used to live in a really small town. I'm not going to name it, but I used to live in a small town up north, and there was nobody. I couldn't find anybody. So my search brought me to some furries in Duluth. Do you know what Duluth is?
The underwear?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Duluth Trading Company. That the city that's built in.
Oh.
Duluth is a huge shipping harbor. Duluth and Superior.
Oh, okay.
Superior, Wisconsin. They share the twin ports.
Yeah.
So there are some furries in Duluth, and I eventually stumbled across mnfurs.org, the furry organization that holds this.
Yeah.
And I saw, oh man, they're having a convention in like 3 months, and it's in Minneapolis. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go. I'll get the time off, and I'm gonna go to it and see what happens.
Okay.
And it was hugely nerve-wracking for me because I had never done that sort of thing before.
So what made it hugely nerve-wracking?
To be honest with you, mainly just the people. Meeting all these new people I've never seen before in a thing I cared so much about, but I was afraid to show it. And seeing all the fursuits in person for the first time, we know we're cute, but it's off-putting for the first time when you see them in real life. It's a little hard to get used to, and then that you spend a few minutes around them and you realize, oh hey, it's just a costume, and you know, like, okay, it's cool, you know. And for some people, it's more than a costume, and you know, that's perfectly fine. It's whatever you want to make it.
Yeah.
But I had to settle into that. I had to get myself in that mindset.
Okay. So we're talking with, what's your name again?
Reppin.
I always like saying that. But we have Reppin, we have Takani over here. We'll get to you in a bit, Takani. These are my two special guests. So yeah, woo! We're in furry migration in my hotel room. Awkwardness, but cool. I was going to get a panel, guys, but Google kind of screwed up my email, and then I kind of just got screwed out of my con stuff. So, but my next one, I'm going to try to get MFF, so.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Cross my fingers. So, okay, so we come from New Jersey. So.
That we do.
The question is, we noticed this, that there's a bunch of dialects out there. If you go down south, you hear, well, howdy, partner, which probably you don't hear that because it's not back then, but whatevs.
Yeah, I see. I know what you're saying.
So, what would you say the dialects around here?
North dialect, the way Northerners speak, really, really heavy on your vowels. Kind of like a Southern drawl, but you're not accentuating your consonants. You're accentuating your vowels.
Oh.
And there's a lot of like since I said South Canada, you get a lot of A's and you get a lot of what are you talking about and stuff like that. Not being overly what's the word I'm looking for?
More Canadian.
Yeah, I'm not being overly like stereotypical, but it does happen in general conversation around here. You get the people that go, you know, how was your day? Or, you know, what are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and then another big Minnesota one is oofda.
Oofda?
Yeah, it's a it's a sense of like what's going on here, like oofda, like you just heard something, and it caught you off guard.
Oh. And
someone would probably say oofda.
Oofda.
Yeah, I don't know where it comes from. I just know it's a northern thing.
That's something new.
I never heard that.
I've never heard of oofda.
And you may not hear it around here. You hear it a lot up north where I was.
Okay.
The smaller communities say that a lot. Minneapolis is such a, and I hate to overuse the term, but like a melting pot. There's all sorts of people in Minneapolis.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
So it's less a Minnesotan thing. It's more of a everyone's here.
Yeah.
You get a little walk of all styles here.
So if I'm walking down the street and somebody says oofda, I'm like, well, furry convention's going on.
You probably won't hear it. I
probably
realize
not.
now.
Probably
yeah,
not.
It's
But
that north.
I just think that's really interesting. And that's the one thing I like about different people and different cultures. That you go there and then you like listen to a whole bunch of different people and you're like, I don't get this guy. What is he saying? You know?
Yeah.
Let's see if we have any comments before
Sure.
I forget these guys here. So far we have 4 people watching.
Hello.
Hello. And then we have, are you guys taking any calls tonight? Sorry guys, not going to take any calls tonight because I don't have my speaker, number 1. And number 2, it's hard to do this when I have nobody else to help me because my computer's the whole way over there and I'm over here and it becomes a problem. So no phone calls tonight. We'll continue with the phone calls maybe next week, probably next week. And we'll keep going with the phone calls. But thanks for asking. I'm glad somebody did. I thought you were going to stream last night. Okay, well here's a funny story on why I didn't stream last night. Last night my allergies were really times infinity bothering me. And I was choking and I couldn't breathe. So I had to hurry up and go to the hospital and make sure I was okay. And luckily I am. I'm still living here today. Well, unless if I'm a ghost. Am I a ghost? No.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Okay, good. So I'm not a ghost, so I had to go to the hospital, and everything turned out A-okay. I had nothing, and it was just my allergies. Thank you, God. So basically, that's what happened. That's why I didn't stream last night, which I felt really bad because I didn't inform this guy, and I couldn't because I was in a hospital bed. Let's see. And I'm glad that, let's see, oh no, I hope you're doing okay. I'm doing fine now, thank you. Sorry I'm looking at my phone. I'm trying to talk to you guys and have a good conversation with you guys. Okay, let's keep moving on. Okay, so, what I usually do in this show, I usually have a game, but I do not have a game right now because this was like
impromptu.
Improv. And because I always have games during my, my whatever. Yeah. I have games. Like last time, I was pieing people in the face, and it was very fun. But this time I cannot do that because we took a plane, and I don't think I'm allowed to have whipped cream on there or shaving cream. So, whatevs. Okay, so basically, we're learning about Minnesota, New Jersey. It's just New Jersey. I can have one word for New Jersey: disappointment. You go there, you're like, oh, this is gonna be great. Then you go in, and you're like, this is awful. Nobody says that.
Nobody says it's gonna be great.
No, New Jersey sucks. Don't go there.
I almost did once, but I got out of that situation and didn't go.
Only go to my fur bowls. That's it. That's all you do. Go to my fur bowls and leave. Just kidding. So, what a terrible plug. Now.
You tried.
Yeah, I tried.
You tried.
That's terrible. Okay, so tell me a little bit about this. Do you, this con, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it continually growing and growing? Or would you say that, you know, because I always rate cons by, we'll go this. I got 5 things for this con.
Okay.
Stuff to do,
Mm-hmm.
because you need stuff to do.
Yes.
The dealer's den, because I think the dealer's den is really important for some people, and it's very important to people who actually like to get art and stuff.
Right.
Rated by the dances, because there are a lot of dances are continuous, and they want to be entertained at these dances.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to go in there and go, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Location. I can make that for like 40 of them.
Here.
Well, for now, I'm asking the guy who's went to it like 4 times now.
3.
3? Okay, you're at 3? Okay.
3.
We've only went, this is only our 2nd time. And then...
He's got 1 up on it.
Yeah.
You're 1 up.
Yes.
And then, also, I do it by, oh, shoot. I had the 3rd one. Hold on. I got it. It's coming to me. The cost. I'd probably say the cost is the last one.
Okay.
Because cost can be either really expensive or really, like,
Sure.
AC is the biggest one, like,
Yes.
out of all of it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start out with the very first one. I just had it. I'm going crazy. The growth of it.
The growth. Okay.
The growth.
Before I say anything, I just want to say I'm not affiliated with MN Furs.
Not affiliated at
Not
all.
affiliated.
This is opinion only.
Opinion
basis.
only.
We'll try to have somebody from the panel.
Sure.
Eventually.
Sure. And I love this group. I love this organization. But this is reppin'. This is me talking. This is not the organization or the con.
Okay.
Growth. I have seen growth in the 3 years I've been here. It hasn't been a huge amount, but it has gone up. I can't recall the exact numbers, but I do know last year was just shy of 1,000 people, and I believe it was 100 or so suitors. It was about a 10% ratio on that.
That's normal.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I don't have the numbers for this year, but they will have them at the closing ceremonies like they always do. But I've seen a lot of people already. It looks like it's a good year for the organization as far as I can see. I would say overall it is growing, and it has the potential to be great. It's a great con already, but it could be even greater.
True that, dog. I'm hilarious. No.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you're saying this convention's growing, it's starting to really take its toll, and it's starting to really get up there, get up to the thousands.
Yes, this is their. I believe this is the 5th year of the con. 14, 15, 16, 17. Yes, this is the 5th year of the con.
Yeah.
5.
100.
And every year they've moved floors. Like in 2016, we were on the 4th floor.
Oh, I
How was
hated
that?
I hated that.
It was just the 4th floor.
I hated that so
Fourth
much.
floor.
Last year we were on the 2nd floor.
Oh well, that's
Just the 2nd floor.
That's weird, but keep going.
This year we have both.
Huh.
We have 2 and 4 plus 5 for the con suite. So we're already taking 3 floors. If we keep growing, we may eventually be able to hit that 1st floor, or some other big number. But this hotel, as far as I've heard, loves having us.
No, that's great.
And this con, I love having this con. I love being able to go to this con.
Yeah.
The more people, the better.
And I would definitely say it's a lot of growth potential too in transportation, because we were able to fly into Minneapolis Airport, take the light rail easily,
Mm-hmm.
and just walk from Fifth Avenue just here. I mean, it's amazing. We don't have to depend on anybody, you know. So,
and I was going to touch on that in location when we get there, but you're right. When we get there, I'll explain more. But there are a lot of options to get to this hotel from the airport.
We had somebody saying, "How are you guys?"
Fantastic.
hot.
Yes, hot. These are hot.
Macho said, "How are we doing?" And we're doing great.
We're doing great, Macho. Thanks for asking.
Macho Man. No, actually, that was pretty terrible. I don't know.
Okay.
But okay, so we got that done. Okay, so I guess growth. Let's talk about the location. Okay. And my opinion of this, and I'm not affiliated with anybody out there who does Minnesota furry migration.
Yeah.
Or MNFM 2018, which that's like a mouthful. If you want to,
it's a little hard to repeat.
Yeah. So I think the location is a great place because it's like he said. There's a light rail going through it,
and you got the Mall of America, the short light rail.
Mall of America is amazing. That's where I got this jersey today, guys.
It's brand new,
awesome. They got
jersey.
cookies.
They got cookies. They do. But the location to the airport, it was really easy to get to, and it was cheap to ride it.
Yes.
It only took about 10 minutes to get here. You know, might depend on different days, but it was literally just really easy.
And that's something I'd like to expand on.
Okay, go ahead.
Getting from the airport and the light rail that connects the airport, this hotel, and a couple other locations, including the Mall of America, it could be, depending on traffic, you can be on the road for an hour to get from this hotel to the Mall of America.
Yeah.
But the light rail here in this city, in this area, minutes to get from this hotel to the mall. My friend who you saw, the one that was in the pirate jacket. Yeah, my friend Artemis. He, I might be embarrassing him.
I didn't even know that was his. I just went.
No, that's fine. No,
okay,
his name is Artemis.
Okay.
I'm not going to embarrass him, but he got to the airport today.
Yeah.
And got on the light rail, but accidentally ended up at the Mall of America.
He went the wrong way.
It went the wrong way.
Is that a wah moment?
Yes. But I tell you what, to get back to the airport and then back here took him a half hour. 30 minutes on that light rail to get back from the Mall of America to the airport and then to here.
Yeah.
Which we picked him up a mile away.
Yeah.
A mile away is the light rail station from here.
Yeah. It's really convenient, you know.
Yes.
That's one thing. Another thing about this location, I don't know if you agree or not, but there's restaurants practically everywhere. So you don't have to worry about, you know, that's my complaint about MFF.
Okay.
Is the restaurants. I either eat at that damn hotel that's like $20, and then I'm spending all that going, well, there goes my money for getting back. But here, you can go to Chipotle's.
Yes.
It's on the other side. You can go to the newsstand, which that place is really good. You can go to a whole bunch of different places.
There are a ton of choices on the Nicollet Mall area.
And I love it.
You don't happen to have a con book, do you? The big one?
Actually, we do. Hey, Ducky, you want to go grab a con book?
I know they won't be able to see it, but I just want to show you.
Well, I want to see this for myself.
The convention staff here put together a list. Thank you very much. I'm just going to try to paste it with these big claws. Here it is. This two-page
Is anybody grade level under there?
So, I don't know how well you guys can see this, probably not. But there's a 2-page booklet here. Everything in this list, these black and white squares, are locations you can go to eat. This is all just restaurants.
And see, that's the one thing I like about con books, because Anthrocon does the same exact thing. It shows you all the list of it, and I know, guys, if you want to go back to my before episodes, you can see all this, and I do it in great detail about like how some of these have restaurants and stuff in them, and they are a heck of a great idea. I think every con should at least try this. I know MFF, they have the problem of they can't because there's so little around there.
Yes.
But if you're like in a big city, or you're in like Texas Fur Fiesta and you're downtown or something, definitely have this conventions. I'm talking about you guys. Furthermore, I think Furthermore should have that. Furthermore, you can go to a couple good restaurants and stuff, and we should check this out after so we can figure out where to eat. So, thank you for getting that. But another thing I love about this convention center is I love how it's open.
Yes, it's very open.
You know, because there's been conventions I've been to, like, I think A&E has this problem, that where you're in a tight spot, and it's like a tight hallway.
A hallway convention.
And you're going, ooh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. So, even if most furries are like, oh, I like that.
We love contact.
Yeah, but I don't like to be pushed. And I feel like that's one problem that some fur cons have, but I don't think it's all their fault. Some hotels are better than others. But I think this con really does a great way of spacing it out. You know.
Yes.
I think
it's a more modern hotel.
It is a more modern hotel, yes, but it's also not just modern. It has all the features that you want.
Yes.
It does. I think that's great.
And again, I don't speak on behalf of the organization, but
nobody does.
Yeah, for me, I would thank Hyatt for having us, because this hotel is awesome.
Amazing.
This hotel is awesome. Did you know on the 6th floor there's a pool and a gym?
I did know that.
It's huge. We were walking down Nicollet Avenue, and we saw a gym out there, and most gyms have those front like glass so you can see everything.
Yeah.
There has to be more equipment in this hotel than in that gym.
Probably.
Because to get to my room, we walk through that a lot because we're on the 6th floor.
Yeah.
There's a ton of stuff just on the 6th floor. But enough about the 6th floor. The whole hotel is great.
I think you have a fetish for the 6th floor. I think people, that's what they're going to say.
Repping the 6th floor, Wolf.
Let me see if there's any other things here. I like your moving jaw dashing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Who made your suit? They look really cool. So who made your suit?
Are they talking about me?
Yes.
I got my suit from a smaller creator. She goes by the name Zara.
Zara.
I can link this some other time if you want to link it later.
That's okay. If you want to.
But she goes by I believe the last time I remember her company name is Fuzzbutt Fursuits.
Okay.
And she's been doing a little bit off and on recently, but she is doing them now. And I love my suit. She gave me a great deal. The suit has been durable, reliable, and it's not a big maker. I gotta be honest, it's not a big maker. It doesn't have all the fancy stuff a big maker suit will have. But supporting for what I got and what I put into it, it was way worth it. And she does a really great job.
Okay. And then who is your suit by again?
Mixed Candy.
Mixed Candy? Okay, well, everyone should know who Mixed Candy is.
Yeah.
If you're a furry, you know who Mixed Candy is.
They're the big ones.
Let's see. Anything else here?
Yeah, I've got a friend named Piro. They got the same headset, the head type you do.
Piro.
Piro.
So let me see if I can. I forgot to share this to my Twitter. Probably be good to share it to my Twitter, just so people can be like, "Hey, I popped in from Twitter." Let me share.
I tried, but I only have like just short of 300 followers.
It's okay. I've got 1,000, but still, I don't think it really helps sometimes that much. Because some people, they don't seem to watch. Okay, so basically, we are here in Furry Migration.
Yes.
And we're talking about the location. And I feel so bad. What do you think? Like, what do you think about the location? Do anything else you want to add?
Not really. I think we touched. I mean, it's accessible, so, you know, there's groceries there.
Okay.
The restaurants, it's safe. Very safe around here.
Very safe.
You know, we walk the Nicolette Mall, you know, anytime, you know.
Yeah.
And even, you know, you can pick up a lift.
You can pick up a lift.
You know, so it's very accessible.
Very, it's very good because you are in the heart of the city, and that's the one thing.
It's a great city.
It's a great city. I love this city. Can I move here?
It's expensive.
I know, but can I move here?
You can.
I probably can't afford it, but I can move here.
Minneapolis expensive?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Usually big cities are always expensive. Like every big city I've ever been to.
Yeah, it's a common big city thing.
City problems. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
First world.
I know in Trenton, New Jersey, or even Newark, New Jersey, you can pick up a whole block for maybe 100,000.
Yeah, probably. But Trenton's different. Nobody wants to live in Trenton. That's why. They're like, just take the house. Just, you want to buy one get one free? Go ahead, take it.
Pretty much.
So, okay, so
you'll pay like 10,000 in property taxes. Though.
Yeah, but it's terrible in property tax. But so, also I do. So
you
let's.
mentioned cost.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
We're going with cost. That's why I'm trying to be leading into a segue. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to. Okay. So the cost. Speaking of that.
Yes.
So let's start out with your basic cost.
Okay.
Your hotel. How much is that? Well, not like give me like.
Average.
It's an average high or low.
I would say right about a middle price for a hotel. This is one of the newer hotels, so they do charge a little bit more for their rooms.
Okay.
I know you can get good deals, especially if you get your room early. But ultimately, it comes to about between 150 to 200 a night. And for 2 beds, you can get 3 or 4 people. It's not that bad for a few people.
No, not that bad.
No.
It's actually quite nice.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the cost. Now let's go to the one that you're going to need. Food.
Food.
How's food around here? Do you think it's expensive?
So you have choices. Choices.
Yeah, I just felt like saying that. Sorry.
That's okay. If you want to be frugal, there's a Target within walking distance. There's a Target, and I believe a Walmart. I don't know where that's at, but I do know where the Target's at. I'm not supporting big box stores like Target and Walmart, but they do have lots of stuff you can buy. You can buy your lunch meat. You can buy whatever. It's a big Target, and you can store it in the hotel, and you can eat for cheap.
They have a fridge.
These rooms have fridges.
They're beautiful.
They're nice.
They're very nice.
But and then again, there's that 2-page list of places to go and eat. And going out to eat will cost you a little bit.
Yeah. Cool.
A lot of these Nicolette Mall restaurants are fancy. They're not pinky raised wine glass steakhouse fancy, but they're fancier.
They're like going out and you have to wear business casual.
So, yeah, and some of them now.
Because some of them you go in and you're like, I don't think I'm at a furry convention. This does not look like a furry convention.
Nope.
But then there's some of them that you go into and then you kind of feel right at home. Like if you go to Chipotle, you're like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. You know, I'm not going to spend a lot of money, but I'm also not going to get the greatest kind of meal out there.
Yeah, so there's stores you can prepare your own food with. There's fast food choices. You know, there's Subway, Jimmy John's, Qdoba, Chipotle. Five Guys. There's a Five Guys around here.
Oh, but you know what? No, Five Guys is too darn expensive in my opinion.
Is it?
Yeah,
it's a little expensive.
It's like $20 for like a hamburger and fries.
It's a little expensive.
That's pretty expensive.
Yeah, I guess I have to agree. They're a little expensive, but I love Five Guys.
I do like Five Guys.
I'm a big guy.
But I think the problem with them is I love how they put the fries like all in it.
Yeah, they give you your thing of fries, and then they dump more in your bag.
Yeah, but then, like, you get to the burger, and you're like, this isn't that big. Like, I don't know, the Five Guys one isn't as big as I thought it, like, would be. I don't know. Maybe it's just my opinion.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm too fat. And I'm for pH.
I lose weight, too. I'm too big.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
So, anyway, you got your food, you got your...
Now, attached to the hotel, I might add that if you drive in, like you did, and we did 2016, you have the parking.
The parking's expensive here, isn't it?
That's correct. Parking in Minneapolis is expensive. The ramp attached to this building, the Loring Park Garage, it's like $24 a night.
That's pretty crazy.
It's pretty expensive. There are other lots around, but they're also a little spendy too. But they're less expensive, but they're outdoors.
I don't trust that.
Yeah, I don't trust it either. It's kind of like you kind of have to, not to get innuendo, but you kind of have to take it as far as like the cost keeps your vehicle secure or more secure.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
It's expensive though.
Yeah. That is one thing that I always look into because sometimes if you're driving here, it's great, but then when you look at the total cost of it and like parking,
adding up.
Yeah, it starts adding up a lot. Like for us, if we drove here, it'd be how long of a trip? Like 16 hours.
16 hours.
Oh my
gosh. It'd be 16 hours, and then it would also be it'd be just crazy. I want to see if there's anybody in the comments talking because I feel bad because I haven't had a chance to go to the comments in a little while.
Okay.
So I always like doing it, but for some reason it's not showing live chat. Come on, live chat. You could do it. There you go. Let's see. Hey, dude, I am now your Patreon. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Way to go.
Yeah. Woo.
Way to go.
Macho, dude. You're awesome. Let's see. Mixed candy. Sounds delicious. Oh, I get it. That's a good one. That's a real good one. So we have 4 people watching right now.
Hello, 4 people.
Hello, 4 people.
Hello. And just remember, share it with your friends. Get your friends involved, please. So we can get some more people and commenting and all this other stuff. Because I think every con should have a good thing. Even if we're not the people, who run the convention or do anything, but we're just a regular folk people who go out there and actually enjoy the convention.
Yeah.
This is why I think it's so important. Because you get these corporate people, no offense people who are corporate, they go, well, I don't think that this was right, so I'm going to change it. And then you change it, and then it goes, well, this was wrong now. So wrong.
Yeah.
And conventions have that way sometimes. Like, sometimes I think the Furry Masquerade works, and then there's sometimes I don't think the Furry Masquerade works. So, it's a take and give situation.
I agree.
So, I think if normal people like us that can actually stand up and we'd be like, hey, I like this, continue doing it, hopefully they'll continue doing it. We'll see. Okay, so we just discovered costs. Any other costs? Any hidden costs?
The cost of having a badge. You got to buy your registration.
Yeah, true.
I'd say it's an average cost for a con. It's a $60.
Yeah, $60.
And I think they give you pre-reg, so you can do like 50 or 55.
Yeah, it's 55.
And there's sponsorship programs. Like this year, I sponsored my con because I really like this con. Yeah, it's an average cost for getting in the con. And some cons let you do like a 1-day pass or whatever. This one does not.
Yeah.
At least this year, you if you buy your pass, it's good for the entire con.
Yeah.
You can't just get like a 1-day
And
pass.
see, I mean, it's good that they do that because a lot of cons, like I'll give you a perfect example, Furrydelphia. That was 90% 1-day passers.
Okay.
Would you say it was not, or is it 80?
Probably.
It's probably about 90 or 80. And you get these people who go one day, and I respect them for that, but sometimes it doesn't help the con as well.
No.
Because if your hotel is not getting filled,
Your room block.
your room block's not getting filled. That's what I meant. It sometimes can hurt the con, and it could literally make them go bankrupt, and then they have to go, well, we got to shut everything down. So,
But
good.
they did make money this year.
They did, and I'm not saying that again, they made a lot of money. Philadelphia, you're a great convention. Keep it up. You're good. And they're switching to a casino, which means people can lose money. But
A casino is a really good venue for a con. Have you been to BLFC?
I've never been to BL.
That's an expensive.
I want to
It
go
is
to
expensive, but it is. I went to that one, and I know we're talking about furry migration, but I had a great time at BLFC also.
that. Yeah,
The casino type hotel, whole different experience.
I'm sure it is.
For example, we can't be in the casino like this.
Well, of course not. No,
A lot of casinos, in fact, maybe all of them,
probably.
have rules against headpieces and costumes.
It's against
Yeah.
state gambling law.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're not allowed on the casino floor, but everywhere else it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's a different dynamic, and if you're looking at cons to go to, obviously, pick the ones that you want, but you get two different experiences going between just a regular hotel and like a casino hotel, or something like that.
And then it will automatically become, give me your money. I want to win. And then I don't know. I get the whole entire casino thing, and I think it's cool, but I think sometimes they need to really think about where they're venuing, because some furries they can be stupid with their money. I'm not gonna.
I mean,
yeah, that's true. Anybody can be stupid with their money, but actually, yeah, let me take that back.
Yeah.
Anyone can be stupid with their money. So I always get that sense of I'm scared for somebody losing all their money, and I feel really bad.
yes.
But let's go back to furry migration.
Yes, go back. We're back.
We're coming back to furry migration, and the cost that we did, and you were talking about what it was. I completely got sidetracked. Derailed. Completely made a left turn and into a wall. Okay, so the cost. Yeah, any other hidden costs that we need to think about?
Getting to the con, so your flight or travel.
Okay, so check.
Staying at the hotel.
Staying at the hotel, we got that.
Parking if you have a vehicle.
We already did that.
Food costs.
Food costs, we already did that.
Con costs.
Okay.
So, yeah. Other than that, I can't think of anything that you would have to spend money on.
Okay, so let's
And I would
move
say
on.
It's pretty great because, like we just discussed, I mean, the airfare to Minnesota is not that bad.
No.
It's a really good con if you really, really it's just really easy to get to.
Transportation between the airport and the con cost me $2.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's get down to the real business.
Okay.
Is there a lot of stuff to do here? When it comes to the convention-wise?
And that's what I was going to talk about is some people would say it's lacking. There is a lot to do. We do have a busy Saturday and a busy Friday night and Sunday morning. But this, you have to remember, this right now is a small con.
Yeah, it is.
So they can't afford to keep these holdings for 3 big days.
Yeah,
We have Saturday is the big day for this con.
of course.
From morning to night, there's the parade, there's dances, there's a lot of panels, there's a lot to do on Saturday. Friday, you're kind of on your own until the con starts.
Yep.
This year, opening ceremonies was at 4:30.
Yeah. I thought that was odd.
Yeah, I mean they usually block those hour-and-a-half segments.
Yeah.
But anyway, there were people here, and there was stuff to do, but there was no organized events until after opening ceremonies. So 5 p.m. and later.
And, and I get that it's a Saturday-driven con.
Yes.
But if you are having a con and it says the 3 days, you should probably have the 3 days.
I think going into the future, They are expanding that.
Because it's kind of hard to like come here, and especially like on a Friday. Like Friday's supposed to be like the day that where you get the like the smaller personal panels.
Yes.
That where it's like, here's some tips on how to make a fursuit. Here's some tips on how to do this. And then Saturday, like you said, it gets really deep into it. That where you got whose line is it anyways, which I'm missing, which I do not like.
Yes, we're missing.
But it's okay. I'll be fine. I'm going to the adult one because I think not the adult one, but the other one. I think the adult one's not that funny. I think you just go and you see a bunch of drunk people. It's like, if I want to go see a bunch of drunk people, there's a bar down the street. I don't really need that here.
There's like 6 of them.
Yeah, exactly. So, I feel like that becomes a problem, but the panels itself is kind of lacking on Friday, but like you said, it does ramp up on Saturday, and then Sunday it's basically until 6.
Yep, it goes strong until closing ceremonies.
Yeah, and then Dead Dog Dance. Let me just see if there's any more comments here. I always like to try to look at comments and make sure that I'm on top of them. If I see the come on, you stupid thing. Sometimes you. Okay, let's see. There's a guy named Max. Hello, Max. OMG, I love your fursuit. I don't mind smaller cons. They can still be super fun. True.
They are. It is.
Very personable.
Max hugs us all.
Oh.
Hugs to you, Max.
You too.
Hopefully you're still around. You guys look so adorable. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, now, Max, you're great. Keep the comments coming. Okay, now, I gotta stop saying now because I've already said it like 100 times. Okay.
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 Okay. We okay?
Okay now.
You get it?
Yeah.
So, we were discussing about the panels and how it's lacking on Friday. Now,
yes.
What do you think? Now, I know you're not a panel dude, but if you were talking to a panel dude and you were like, hey, this has got to change, what would be one thing that you would change with the panels?
Get more. That would be my. If I had to have a complaint, my complaint would be more panels.
Okay. Actually, you're supposed to say have Talking with Dashing Foxie as a panel.
And have this as a panel.
There you go. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. But no, I agree with you. They should have a lot more panels, and and it's such a. Oh, go on.
I wanted, before we get too far in this train,
okay.
I don't know him personally, but I'm somewhat friends with Luan, the guy who did the scheduling.
Okay.
And I know he tried his hardest.
And
I know he works really, really hard to make the scheduling as great as he could. And I've seen, we're being nice about it, but some people have gotten nasty to him on Twitter, and that's not fair to him.
Okay.
But you can only work with as much as you got.
I'm going to tell you right now, guys, okay? Talking to you guys out there. If you think it's so easy to do a programming, setting up meets, doing anything like that, you're completely wrong. It becomes a torture show. You have people constantly complaining about one thing while you're trying to fix another. It happens. You've got to let these people do what they do. And if they're not to your liking, so be it. It happens. Don't get mad because they can't do it. And I get that.
Yeah.
And I'm 100.
You're only dealing with the people who signed up to have panels.
Yeah, exactly. And what if there is not too many people to have panels?
Yeah.
I put my panel in, but I screwed up. Well, actually, Google Mail screwed up. I hate you, Google, now.
You said streaming to YouTube.
Yeah. I tried to make a panel, and then Google was like, no, you're not doing this. And I was like, okay, I guess not. That's why we're doing it in the lovely room. Yeah. But the one thing that I do have to say about these people who do panels, they constantly get bombarded with questions, and they constantly get bombarded with people up top trying to tell them what to do, and I'm sure that happens, and it's like a business. This is exactly like a business.
It is.
I mean, would you guys agree on that?
Yes.
I mean, this is a hard business to get into. If you get into it, you're freaking awesome, because I mean, I would do it, but I'm sure I'd probably have a hard time. So, congrats to the people who are at Fur Migration. We're not talking bad about you.
No, not in the slightest.
If you're watching this and you're like, boy, these people really hate me. No, they do not. We do not.
I love you guys.
We love.
We just it's hard, but we would like to see a little bit more programming. And and if you didn't get that much programming, I totally understand 100%. But try to fill the gaps a little bit. Try to get the word out a little bit more, because I didn't know that it closed on July 24th until about like a day before it was closing.
Oh, okay.
And I tried going on their Twitter, but they really didn't have a good feed on it, and it kind of sucked, because I was like, darn, now I'm kind of like, I tried sending it, then Google like had a
There
heart
were a
attack.
lot of problems.
Yeah. So this organization happens with your very first years of con. This is only year 5 of the con. It's going to get better. It's going to excel. So please, guys, don't get mad if the paneling's not up to your par. If you're going, well, MFF is better, well, that's because these people,
they've been around long.
Exactly. They know what to do. They're not.
They have more people signing up for panel.
Exactly.
Yes. And that's on you guys. If you want to see a panel, do it.
Yeah.
Submit your idea for a panel.
And
because
it could be stupid. It could be like eating gumballs, and then you're just sitting there eating gumballs.
You get
fine.
at least one person, probably.
Yeah, you'd probably get that one person who's like, you know what?
Gumballs are awesome.
Yeah, awesome. And then you get the people who are confused, like, I didn't sign up for this, and then they'll walk out. But no. Hold on, guys. I'm going to read some comments, see what we got talking out there. Let's see. I've hugged Dashing in real life. You have. I know, Avi. At A&E. I'm going to love the room you guys are in. I love the room that you guys are in. Thank you. We painted it yesterday. We wanted a beige color, and we were like, okay, cool. Let's see. Are there any special guests you know of at the con?
Yes, there are special guests this year.
Always is at conventions.
Yeah, conventions usually have guests of honor.
Of course. Is there one girl from Germany? Isn't
yes,
she one?
I can't remember her name, and I'm so sorry. She's probably not watching this, but
probably not.
I can't remember her name. She's a very big suitor in Germany. She's well known.
She also does a lot of good art.
She's a fantastic artist.
Just fantastic artist. I think it's called like Titel or
I think so.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
It starts with a T. We'll make sure to update you guys later.
And then there is the guy from House Pets is here.
House Pets?
I can't remember his name either. I'm really bad at that.
I suck at names.
But the guy who made House Pets is here this year as our guest of honor also.
There you go. And also, there's one more. Foxamore, isn't he a special guest?
Yeah, this year we got Fox and Peppers.
Yeah.
So
see their concert everywhere in every convention.
And also, speaking of concerts, a shout out for another friend of mine, Aaron. Do you know Aaron the Kitsune?
Yeah.
Aaron the Kitsune.
Yes, I love Aaron, and she has a concert this convention also.
Really? I heard of that. Yeah, no, she has a convention this time.
She's playing her new Dream World album live, or at least parts of it. Live at the convention, I believe tomorrow. If you're at the convention, it'll be in the book.
Check that out.
But she's doing a Dreamworld concert, and she's got her stuff for sale here too with Fox and Peppers.
Okay. Let's see. We'll do one more question. Have you guys met any popular furries?
Wow, the Saki.
Well, a lot of size here, but I'm more popular than. No, I'm kidding. Shut up, myself. Okay, myself. Okay, now, let's see.
I mean, it's hard. Popular furs is a kind of a.
It's a broad
opinion,
station.
Yeah, and in my opinion, it's kind of a nasty thing.
Yeah.
To have our fandom split into the elite, the 1%, the poppy furs.
The poppy furs.
The people that are above us. No, and a lot of them don't think that way either. There are some.
Yeah,
there are some that are full of themselves. I'm not going to go.
I'm the best person around here.
But a lot of the people I know that have a lot of followers are humble, and they will talk to you in person. You go up and meet them, you say hi, you give them hugs. Some of them like it.
Okay, we'll leave that for the next time.
Yeah. So,
and and the problem with popular furs, and I don't like the term popular fur. I just think I like to call them unique furs because they're the ones who took the time to do their stuff, and now they're cool.
They've made an impression.
Exactly.
It comes from something.
Unique furs. Hashtag that. No more Populi furs. Unique furs. Okay, so now we're still talking. We did the panels, so lacking on a little bit of panels. Do you want to add anything to the panels?
No.
No, not really. Okay. Now let's go to the dances. Yeah, we're dancing. We're having a good time. What do you think of the dances here?
So I'm not a very good source of information on these. In 2016, I didn't do any of them.
No dances. No good.
16 was a hard year for me because it was my first one. And my friend and I, we stayed at a different hotel to try to save some money, and that was a terrible decision.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Awful decision.
So last year we stayed at the hotel, and I went to a couple of them, and I didn't go to a lot, but I went to a couple, and they're good. I mean, you've got some high quality sound engineering here. The staff and the volunteers here, I know a few of them personally. They're so good at what they do. The sound quality is great. You've got good DJs. You've got good content, and it covers a little spectrum from you've got your electronic, you've got your techno, you've got some hip hop, you've got some pop, and you get anything from easy to super hardcore, drop the bass, all that stuff. Every hour is a different set, as far as I remember. I think every hour is a different set. And it's all good. It's all really good.
It's Crank Dog?
I think so.
Oh, super. That's super homelicious. I don't know.
I don't
know.
Are you speaking lingo to me?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just speaking gibberish. It's very good. Gibberish is very good. Okay, so, Ducky?
Yeah.
What do you think of the dances here?
Never been to them, so I can't comment.
Okay, no comment.
Well, maybe we should go to one.
I'm usually snuggling.
Now, what we're going to do... Well, actually, I'm going to make videos here at this convention. I'm going to try to make a video. But it's not going to be like a dance video or a music video. I get sick and tired of people making this. I want to just make a real reaction video of, like, the con.
Okay. And
I'm going to ask for different opinions on what I should do for my next topic. I really want to do some more topics, and I feel like that's going to help. So, you can expect that video, guys, out there. If you're liking this, please share this around to your friends. Get some more people in here. Let's have a boogie woogie, dog. Okay. Also, press the like button down below if you haven't already, and please subscribe to my channel and stuff like that. Had to plug myself in sometime, I guess.
It's your channel,
I guess. So we talked about the 5 major things, and we come to a conclusion. The very first one, growth. How would you say the very first thing grows?
It's going up. It's
up.
Slow but up.
Slow?
It's slow but up.
But up.
Yes.
Okay. We're going good on growth. How are we going on the location?
Location is fantastic.
Location, A+.
A+. Very good location.
A+ on location. So growth would be like a B.
Yeah, I'd say
okay.
B.
Cost is
C. It's
C.
average.
Cost is C. It's an average con. It's not going to cost as much as AC, so don't worry about that. But it's not going to cost as cheap as Grand Rapids FurCon in Grand Rapids, Michigan. If you don't know what that is, Google it. I don't think they have that anymore. But
Great Lakes FurCon.
Great Lakes FurCon. That's it.
It's a local con, but it is in a high prestige area.
Yes, indubitably.
Yeah.
Fancy. Okay, and paneling. What would you give that as a grade?
We'll say a B.
A B?
There is good panels, and there's a lot to do, but there could be more.
Could be more. So, could be improved.
Yeah, maybe like a B minus.
B minus?
B minus.
Okay, we're going to go with B minus.
Yeah.
Last one, but not least, the dances.
A.
A?
Dances here are great.
Don't have 80s, so I'm going to go with a C.
Okay.
I love the 80s.
Okay.
80s is great. Okay. let's just all keep saying okay, and hopefully okay.
It's almost time for 9.
Okay, what time is it?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock? We still got...
Holy crap.
We still got... Yeah, these streams go really fast, don't they? Okay, we're gonna stay live until... Can we say 9:30?
Oh my god, I don't think so. I don't think I can do that.
You don't have to be in the
You
shot.
haven't really said very much.
You haven't said very much. Are you okay?
I'm alright.
You're okay. If you want to exit out of this video and, you know, relax a little bit, and then we can go and... are you still good to go?
Yeah, sure.
Sure?
Yeah.
Do you want to get out of the suit and stuff and relax for a little bit?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just hungry, that's all.
We will eat after this, I promise, in 30 minutes. So get your D-suit, and then we'll go eat. Okay? Is that okay, or do you want to... Okay. So you can go D-suit over there if you want to.
Alright.
Are you sure? Okay. If he passes out, don't call 911 because they're gonna go, what furry did do that? Just be careful with that because it's gonna be hitting the fan. It's gonna be hitting the microphone. So I'll try to move it over like this, and hopefully that doesn't happen. If you guys hear a fan, don't worry. He just needs to take a refreshing break. Don't worry. You'll hear a little bit of... It'll be like...
Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah. It does feel pretty good, actually.
If you've never worn a fursuit, they do get really hot.
Really hot.
Really hot.
Like, really deathly hot. So, again, don't mind the fan. He's going to keep it up there for a minute, see if he'll turn okay, and then we'll switch on to back to regular scheduled program. So let me read the comments because that was my whole entire goal.
Yeah. Okay.
If I can find my cell phone, there it is.
There it is.
Okay. So hopefully we got more comments coming in. Hope he's okay. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, he's fine. Do it. I would love to see a reaction video. Okay, cool. I'll do it. I'm excited because my fursuit is coming soon.
Awesome.
And I can't wait. To tell you the truth, dude, it's an experience of the lifetime.
Yes.
Again, the fan might be a little bit close to our microphone right now because somebody's dying of heat exhaustion. Not really. Please do not call 911.
No, not really.
Just kidding. But getting a fursuit is very hot. As you can tell, my friend here, my compadre, is literally dying from being in his fursuit for too long. So, not literally, metaphorically.
Not really.
Metaphorically.
Yes.
But it is really hot.
And
these things do get really hot.
I wanna say,
Okay.
if you are getting your fursuit for the first time, know and practice with your limits.
Yeah.
That happened to me, actually.
Okay.
In 2016, 2017, last year, I went to a smaller convention, like an anime convention, but I suited anyway.
Okay.
And I went to a rave, and I raved hard for like an hour straight.
Oh.
And I was okay, but I took my costume head off. I took my fursuit head off, and I took some water and I sat down for a minute, and then I was like, no, I'm sick. And whatever the minor one is, not heat stroke or heat exhaustion, I knew I had it because when we got back to my friend's apartment, I laid on the couch. I felt like I was going to throw up. You know, it's a dangerous thing. If you don't know what your limit is and how much you can handle, this is dangerous. And
it can be. It really can be. That's why you go with water.
Yes.
I don't care who you are. If you think you're a camel, don't think you're a camel because you need water. And even if you don't want to ruin the magic, there's long enough straws out there, so you can always bring a straw. Or you can do something else to really help you with your hydration. And knowing your limits is very key because I've done that too.
Yes.
My very first Furthermore. I don't know if you know where Furthermore is.
I've heard of it.
Furthermore, 2000 and I think it was 14, yeah. I had a carpet. I want to say it's carpet because
Full body.
It was a full body, and it was called. I called it the carpet because it was like from that really cheap store, and it couldn't breathe. And I danced, and by the time I was all soaking wet, I was close to feeling faint. And luckily, I didn't pass out because that would have been terrible. But it literally can kill you if you do not, know your limits. Very good point.
And
very good point.
Just one last thing on that. Even if it doesn't kill you, it kills your fursuit because
It does. Yeah.
EMTs don't care. If you're dying, the EMT will take the scissors and cut you out of your suit. And even though you survive, your suit won't.
No.
They will get you out of that thing to make sure you're okay. And there's your investment gone.
Yeah. And to tell you the truth, guys, I don't know. They actually do have these online now. That they have it where you can have like a badge, and it says where the suit zipper is.
Oh, okay.
Very smart investment for anybody out there who really wants to do that. It is online, and it has like a picture of a fursuit, and it has like the back and the front, and you can like draw a line where the zipper goes down.
Okay, that's smart.
Yeah, MFF actually had that the second year I was there. It was a very smart idea, and I liked it. Not MFF, sorry. Furthermore, if you're listening out there, please bring that back because I thought that was a fantastic idea.
It sounds smart.
It was a very smart idea. See if we have any other comments.
Okay.
But very good points. Very good points. I also have a show on fursuiting out there, so if you want to watch it later, go ahead. How did you choose their colors and their species? How did you choose the colors and your species?
Like directed to me?
Yeah.
When I first got into furry, the first thing I did was be like, well, what am I?
Okay.
What am I?
I think everybody does that.
And I spent a couple of days back then on Wikifur just looking at different species and different suits that were available back then. And I tell you what, 10 years ago, suits were not this good.
No, they weren't.
No, suits were a lot worse than they are now. And I'm not saying I'm in the perfect suit or any of our suits are awesome, like super great.
Yeah.
But 10 years ago, they were way, way worse.
They were pretty bad.
And
walking carpets, I call them.
yes.
Yeah,
yes.
walking carpets. Yeah.
Excuse me. My throat's getting dry.
It's okay.
So I always liked canines.
Yeah.
Canines always had an affinity, so I looked at canines and I'm like, well, what kind of canine? And I looked up wolf and I was like, I've always liked wolves. Wolves were my favorite animal.
Okay.
Specifically so the timber wolf, the gray wolf.
Okay.
And excuse me, I'm kind of a normal plain person. You won't see many of the colorful or the markings on me. I went with a more traditional, like a gray, and different colors of gray to kind of match what you would see maybe in the wild a little bit. But there's nothing wrong with that either,
No.
A lot of people are very creative, like you are yellow.
I am yellow.
Yellow and green, and I love that. Some of the best suitors have these really interesting color combinations. But me, I wanted something more plain, and I didn't get my suit for attention. I didn't make who I am be like, look at me, I stand out. No, I'm okay with this. I like this, and I think it represents me.
Okay.
And that's what's wonderful.
Yes.
That's exactly the point I try to tell people. Just because somebody else does it doesn't mean you have to do it.
No.
I mean, a good story would be artists. They try to copy an artist that they really like, and then they get frustrated because they can't do it.
No.
And then they end up just giving it up, And I feel like that becomes a problem within itself. So if you have any sort of idea out there, and you're like, I can go with this, if I want to be orange, you can be orange. If you want to be light teal, go ahead, be light teal.
Be that colorful sparkle dog.
Exactly. So, and that's the one thing I always try to promote on this show. If you think it's a good idea, it probably is.
Probably.
Unless if you're talking about any stupid decision like, do I want to buy a hurricane flood insurance in the middle of a desert? Probably don't go there. Don't just walk away.
Just the way I see it is, don't hurt anybody. Don't be mean to anybody.
Don't be mean. Okay, what did that do? Did that do anything? Let's try this now. I'm on my computer, and for some reason, it's not saying that the thing's connected. But okay.
I can hear something.
I can hear myself now, but I don't know if that's from this or this. So, technical difficulties suck. Don't get them. They suck, because I'm probably really loud now. I'm like using it. Hold on.
Yeah, it does.
Well, I guess we're going to probably have to use the microphone in here now. Hopefully, you can still hear us, guys. I'm sorry, guys, for the technical difficulties. I think now it is working. We're all good. Please let us know if it's working. Hey, somebody, Co came in here. What's popping? Popcorn. We got popcorn. We got popcorn? Ah, okay. We don't have popcorn, but what's poppin'? We had some technical difficulties, but we were able to fix them. Yay!
Yeah!
For the time being. Yeah! So, technical difficulties really suck, guys. Do not recommend it. It's not meant for children or anybody who's an adult using any sort of thermometer. Okay, so, now, I don't know where we were.
I don't
after
either.
the thing.
Questions. We were on questions.
We were on questions. Okay, let's see. We actually have 6 people watching now.
Wow.
I know, right? Okay, let's see. Oh no's. And she just said okay. Or
Okay.
K. With just a regular K. Okay.
Oh, like potassium.
Yeah. Okay, if you guys are liking this, please share this around to your friends. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Also, press that like button down there. Yeah. If we get 100 likes, we will all run naked on the street. Actually, no, don't do that. We're not going to do that.
No.
We'll smile and look pretty. Okay. Does that sound better? Okay. So now, you guys can ask any questions. This guy's from Minnesota, and we're live from Minnesota in a beautiful con called Furthermore. If you want to tag... No, I'm kidding. I was hoping you would get that. We're actually at a con called Furry Migration.
Yes.
It's in Minnesota. Minnesota. It's MNFM 2018. If you want to share this with them, say, this guy was great. And then maybe they'll give us money. Actually, probably not.
No.
But, you know, I'm always open for charities. I don't know. For my bank? I don't know. Just kidding. Don't do that.
No. They can pay your hospital bill.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so let's see here. Is it just you 3? Or are there more of you? No.
Well,
this con has more furries out there. So, don't worry. Don't be alarmed. We're going to be okay. There's
there's
about 1,000 people here.
What's the context of the question? Because like in this podcast, yeah, it's the 3 of us.
It's just the 3 of us.
But in the convention, no, there's probably at least 1,000 people here.
Yeah. Dashing, I forgot if you mentioned this already, but have you been to this con before? I have been to this con before. I am a dual offender to this convention. I've been to 2016. That's where I met this dude. This cool mother trucker.
Yeah.
And, you know, 'cause trucks are cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
But yeah, I have been to this convention before. Last time I had a blast. I came back because I had such a blast. And this city is amazing, guys. This city is so convenient and so wonderful. It's a very good con to go to. So, and we already talked about stuff about that.
We spent a lot of time on the con, you know.
A guy named Count Potato Chip just keeps saying egg.
Oh.
Egg.
Cool. Egg.
Let me see if I can make that serious. Egg. No, I can't make that serious.
Egg.
But no, actually, it's up there now.
Oh,
so,
is it? Okay.
Yeah. For some reason, this microphone was like, I'm not gonna work anymore. Whatevs.
Egg.
Egg. I'm egging you on. There you go.
You,
That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Internet. I broke you. Okay, now, we still got a bunch of... We still got a couple... We got, actually, about 10 more minutes. And if you want to say anything, you know, or if you like this video, please subscribe and other things like that. This guy actually went to an anime convention. And he did it as a furry.
yes, that represented us.
And that was his very first convention, and he said how hot it was and how he could have passed out at any moment.
That was my first one.
That was your very first one.
No, my very first one was this one, but
This
it was
one.
16.
Okay.
Then I went to the anime one.
And that's where you were having too much fun.
Yes, I had too much fun in my suit and I almost died.
And then you were starting, it's getting hot in
It got
here.
really hot.
And, let's see. Did you see any furs at the anime con?
Yes, I did. I wasn't the only person, but it wasn't a lot. It was maybe on one hand how many people were furries.
I only got 4 fingers. Does that count?
Yes.
Okay.
So one of the groups in this area is called the Geek Partnership Society, GPS.
Okay.
Sorry.
So they navigate you to your destinations?
Yes.
Ah, yeah! I'm awesome. Keep going.
They share a lot of their content with a lot of different niches.
Yeah.
So they help the anime conventions and the furry convention by sharing equipment and all sorts of stuff. It's basically like a big sharing organization. What I'm trying to get at is we at this con there's representatives for GPS.
Okay.
People who aren't necessarily furry, or they're furry and into anime and other stuff. But at the anime convention I went to, I believe it was Anime Detour. I think it was called Detour. I'm sorry if I don't remember which one it was. It was a smaller one. There was a room there, a room party for furry migration.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a lot of people there. There was maybe 10 people there. But it's supporting each other. They're not into what we're into, and we're not into what they're into, but we're all in this together. Like we've all got our interests.
Yep.
And we help each other. That's what they do. And yes, so there were other furries at that anime con, but it wasn't a lot.
So it was, this is the anime con, and this was you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see, anything else going on here? Boy, people really like Lamb. Hello, Lamb. Hello, Sunny Day. Okay, let's see. Well, I gotta get out of here, guys. See you later. See you later, Johnny. Johnny's a cool guy. Hey, Sunny Day, and hey, Potato Chip. I like potato chips.
Isn't it the guy that was spamming egg?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
the guy who's spamming egg.
Okay.
Because, you know why? Eggs are very important.
Eggs are part of a healthy breakfast.
Yes! That's why I don't get mad at people who do it. Okay, so, guys, we are getting down to the nitty-gritty part of this. We will still be taking questions. You've only got a total of, well, since I had the technical difficulty, we'll try to extend it just a little tad bit to 35, because I think it was like 5 minutes of technical difficulty.
Something.
So we got 10 minutes left of our people and everything like that. So the one thing that I do gotta say that this con really has a lot of good things going for it. I hope it continues down the road. And I hope it continues to grow. And I hope it continues to get better, because you know why? I'll be back. Not just because I got a New Jersey.
I'll be
Yeah.
back.
And I live in New Jersey. You get the pun?
In New Jersey,
I'm hilarious. Not really. But the one thing that I do have to say is I really hope the best for this con. And I hope there's a couple people in this con going to watch this video, or people who actually did the panels and stuff, because I want to say thank you all for taking your time to make our lives better. It really did.
I have such gratitude for everyone involved in making this con, and if any one of you are watching, thank you for doing this.
Thank you. That's all I want to say is thank you guys for every con that you do out there that spend hours upon hours upon hours upon hours doing this just to make us happy.
So we can do this and be fuzzy idiots and be in company.
Yeah.
With other fuzzy idiots.
With other fuzzy idiots. People who spend their money on stuff that they shouldn't probably spend their money on, but it's fun. The capital F-U-N. So, see if we have any other people out there. Very important question. Pepsi or Coke?
Uh-oh. Oh no. Do we dare?
He said Coke. What about you?
Pepsi.
Oh, get up! No, I'm kidding. I don't care. No, I really don't care.
It doesn't matter to me.
I don't drink soda that much.
I need to stop.
Yeah,
I did stop for a while. I did lose some weight.
Yeah, it really does help you lose
yes,
weight.
if you are looking to lose weight and you drink pop or soda, the pop, that's another Minnesota thing, pop.
Yeah, well, no, it's funny. Actually, there's a place in Pennsylvania. It's the border where it goes, where you turn from Pepsi. I mean, what is
soda
it? Soda to pop.
Yeah.
It's right down State College border.
Oh.
There's people. Well, State College is where Penn State is.
Oh.
Where Penn State
Yes,
is.
I do.
So it's funny. If you're on this side, you say soda. If you're on this side, you say pop. I grew up saying pop.
I grew up saying soda, and I converted to pop because I was in the West before.
Oh.
Like Nevada, I was in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And they say soda.
Okay,
but
so
when
maybe
I got here, people said pop, and I had to break myself.
maybe it's different. Maybe there's like a line
It's
and
kind
then
of
another
squiggly.
line.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's like this part of the country says it the wrong way. And
I
this-
think I saw an infographic about that one time. I don't know where it is, but I swore I saw like a map of where people say pop, and then there's some parts in the South that just say like everything is a Coke.
Yeah. Oh, I know that.
Your
Yeah.
Pepsi is a Coke, but serious though. Back to what I was saying. If you want to lose weight and you drink those drinks, stopping it sucks because you will get caffeine headaches, and it'll make you feel worse for a little while. But you do lose weight pretty quickly just cutting that crap out of your diet.
Yeah. So
I know I'm not the one to speak about that, but I'm just saying it helped me.
I'm trying to.
Yes.
But it's hard. Hard to lose weight when you're going to conventions. But
Eating late at night.
yeah, especially now. Well, back home we're at 8 o'clock right now. This is when the time we eat. Now, here we got the hour difference,
Yes.
so it sucks, and I hate that. But
Yeah, I'm used to it.
yeah, well, of course, because you live around here. Duh.
3 hours away.
3 hours away. So, well, you know what, guys? I think we're gonna end on final thoughts. He's too busy hugging a fan over here. So, what about you? What's your final thought of the day?
Stay cool.
Stay cool.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Something I say a lot, and it's just a personal message. Be good to each other.
Be good to each other.
Be good to each other.
Right.
Love will triumph over hate. I mean, there are people out there that they are out there to be nasty, but just don't engage with them. They're not worth your time.
Well,
Yeah.
it's also too, I don't think it's just it depends, because we could have a whole conversation.
Yeah, this could be a
about
whole
that.
video,
But let's just say be nice to each other.
Be good to each other. That's what I try to say that a lot. I try to end things with be good to one another.
Okay. I'm going to end with this con is awesome.
This con is awesome.
I love furry migration.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here too, and I hope to continue to coming back every single year. probably not. But I'm going to try to come back every single year. Probably not. So, thank you guys. Oh my gosh, your dry throat is contagious. It's fine. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share this around to your friends if they're debating on going to furry migration or not. Also, if you didn't do it, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate that. And the like button. Like buttons are always cool. And as always, I hope you guys have a dashing night. Bye. Thank you for watching the Talking with Dashing Foxie show with
Reppin'.
Bye.
And Connie.
And to Connie. That's hugging a fan. That's why I forgot about it. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great night. Thank you. And have a dashing night as well.